You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? My name is Safan. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Podcast. Before we go, if you're SJW, social justice warrior, socialist, communist, Marxist, please exit the channel. And on that note, guys, you can follow me on social media via Twitter and Gab.ai. Let's start the show. In this episode, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday during the Sri Lanka attack on Easter Sunday. What we're going to cover today is on the Gematria effect. I told you before that I'm going to come back and make a video on the Gematria effect, right? Now, there's more developing evidence coming out. The last time I brought this to you guys. So, this what just found out about who took the responsibility over at Colombo, right? It's that Sri Lanka National Drohi Jamaat responsible for Easter Sunday, right? Or abbreviation NTJ, right? For a terrorist attack known as the Islamic group. Now, Colombo, a day after 8 blasts ripped through a luxury hotel flanked by foreigners and church where Easter worshippers were amassed, the Sri Lankan government on Monday said that it believes that a local Islamic extremist group was behind the deadly suicide bombing attack that claimed about 290 lives. According to the government spokesperson, Rajita Sanaratin, the government was ascertaining whether the group, identified as National Drohi Jihad, or NTJ for short, have international support. Right? Now, NTJ has been blamed for the April 21st, 2019 attack, right? Now, when you took the date April 21st, 19, or 4-21-19, when you add that up, it equals 44, right? Now, in Gematria, when you add that up, 4/21/2019, it equals 19. But go back to the other one, 44. 4 plus 21 plus 19 equals 44, right? Now, when you plop, remember that number 44 when you plop in the date 4/21 plus 19, right? 44. Now when you plug in NTJ in Gematria in the English ordinate, it equals 44. Same as the date 44, right? Same as for the word kill, 44, right? 44. Now when you add the date, single digitally, 4 plus 21, or 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 19, right? Now, what's funny is that when you plug in NTJ in the reverse with full reduction, that equals 19, right? Same goes for chaos, equals 19 in the full reduction. Remember, Colombo means doves, right? The word Colombo is mean doves. Doves equals the word 19 in full reduction, right? And look at the headline, right? The headline is been going everywhere. Like, it's been stating that who is National Drohi Jamaat, Islamic group National Drohi Jamaat to blame for Sri Lanka attack. Who are the National Drohi Jamaat, right? There's all the headline of who did it, and there's another headline that said who are National Drohi Jamaat, ISIS branch blamed for Sri Lanka. So they're associated with ISIS branch too, right? Well, now when you plug in the word ISIS branch and radical Islam, right? ISIS branch, when you plug in Gematria, the English ordinate is 102, right? And the full reduction is 48. Now when you put in radical Islam, the English ordinate is also 102, and the full reduction is also 48. There's the correlation, the connection, right? When you plop in the word Freemason, it seems, look, when the Islamic branch, the full reduction is 48, radical Islam, the full reduction is 48. It's also same go for when you plug in the word Mason, that equals 48. When you plug in the word Illuminati, that equals 48. When you plug in the word false flag, that equals 48, right? It says September 11 attack lasted 102 minutes long, right? 102 minutes. Right. Also, on the 102nd day of the year, Donald Trump connected to connected to Representative Ilhan Omar in September 11th, right? So it's all these narrative that they're spewing out, right? Now the Gematria for national the national now if you plug the word national, just spell it flat out. National three hot Jamath is also followed by 227 in the English ordinance. The full reduction is 92. The reverse ordinance is 367, and the full reduction is 115. Right now, 227 on the 227 is a 49 prime number. The Scottish free right is also 49. American acceptance Scottish rights a Freemason that also equals 227. All right. The word synagogue of Satan equals 92. Is same score for the full reduction for the national 300 Jamaat, right? 92. And 367, right? Is a 73rd prime number. Same score for Mason is a 73. Sacrifice is 73. Now Masonic. Now the full reduction, right, of national 300 Jamaat is 115, right? That same score is also the same for Masonic. It's 115 and killing 115, right? So, and this also is connected with now going back to the English ordinance of 227. When you top up English acceptance Scottish rite of Masonry, that also equals 227, right? Now when you write out Masonic, that equals 115 in the full ordinance. Same goes for the full reduction to the national 300 Jamaat. Same goes for killing 115 in English ordinance, the reverse ordinance. All right. Now that's some of the connection it has. But Easter Sunday was a crazy day. Okay. Now another one is connected to the word 21 people, right? 21 people. Now let's read this article I have right here. The calm of Easter Sunday is written by CNN. The calm of Easter Sunday was shattered by gruesome bombing that killed at least 207 people in Sri Lankan and churches and hotel. Throughout it, though it's not clear who's behind the explosion that forced the country into 21 million people to go into lockdown. It forced 21 million people to go into lockdown. They are certainly acts of terrorists, said the Mansia Gonaska, I can't pronounce his name, High Commissioner of Sri Lankan in the UK, right? Now they say 21 million people locked down, right? When you count the mention of 21 million people, like another made up figure, right? It's like another made up figure. 21 million. How do they know it's 21 million? That's what I'm saying. Do they count everybody one by one? And they count them to reach all the way to 21. They actually count 21 million people. Right? It's crazy. Now, when you type in the word Bible, the full reduction, that equals 21. Now, when you type in the word Jesuit, the full reduction also equals 21. Right? The building the New World Order, right? That's what it is. The holy day of all times. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But as of right now, that's all I got. Is it all I got? Hold on. Sri Lankan blocked social media in wake of 2019 Easter attack, citing false news report. Right? Sri Lanka citing false news report blocking social media. Right? Now when you notice the gematria for false news report. Right? Now would you plot in the word social media, it equals 71. Right? And then we plot in false news report, that also equals 71. So social media for the reverse full reduction also had the same number of 71 for false news report, a full reduction when you plot that in. But that looked like seems like the only thing I have for right now. Right? Yeah, guys. See, I knew there's gotta be some kind of connection with Gematria when it comes to these terrorist attack. All right, there's got to be some kind of connection to the Scottish Rite Freemasons, because it's got to be orchestrated. Look, who who commanded the attack? Who commenced the attack? Who did the ordering? All right, because they said the national, what's it called? National something Jamaat, National Tawhid Jamaat, right? They say they're involved with ISIS. They're part of the ISIS brand. Now, who is a part of ISIS, right? Who controls ISIS? You wonder, right? Maybe it's a Freemason? Because, look, they said Barack Obama created ISIS. So it's probably the deep state. And they told us of all days and of all cities, they do all these attacks on this unknown, not unknown city, unpopular city, right? Like Churchill in New Zealand, and now the Colombo in Sri Lanka, right? They don't do this attack in white places no more, right? Well, the last one they did was in Paris, but right, ISIS. It said right here. Who's the national Tawhid Jamaat? ISIS branch blamed it for Sri Lanka attack. Right? So who's the head of ISIS? Who created ISIS? The deep state. Alright? And who's in the deep state? The Scottish Rite Freemasons, right? It's all connected, the Illuminatis, right? ISIS branch 48, same goes for Freemasons, same goes for Illuminati, same goes for false flag. Right? Radical Islam, same goes for false, same goes for Freemasons, same goes for Illuminati, same goes for false flag, 48. Alright? This is crazy, guys. But you gotta question these stuff. That's why I was apprehensive to jump to a conclusion of what it was. So I knew there's got some kind of gematria correlation between what happened yesterday. I know it's a gruesome act. I'm not saying that people actually die. These death is actually, in my opinion, maybe a sacrificial death, right? By these people, they're unwilling sacrifice, right? So these terrorist people are risking their life. I mean, these terrorist attack, these jihadists, whatever they are, they're risking people's lives for their sacrifice, and that's what I think it happens. But that's all for right now. If something develops, I'll bring you back. And I'm demonetized. I'm not bound by anyone. So I'm scripted, unrehearsed, unedited. So if you like what I'm bringing to you, please like, share, subscribe. Find me on social media, on Twitter and Gab.ai. And I don't know, guys. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you again in the next broadcast. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. And you guys have a good day. Peace.